together sentences and stories and wazoo, and yet so many people spend hours and hours and hours and hours writing, and they think it's will come together, and I'm here to say that's not work. Because if someone out there wrote one thing, and some people wrote people have written 5 or 6 books and no one reads them. So book writing. And then there's a process. You can use exactly what's the experience you want to provide for your reader. Okay, so what would be the type? Because people don't buy content, they buy content. They like.
I just read that. They don't buy books, they buy titles.
So true. The following.
I got one in.
That's okay. It's like not knowing why, but you know you've still got to do stuff. So can you break down the chapters? Yeah. What's the experience? Well, I want people to have and I want them to feel adventurous and to do things when they read the book. I want them to feel inspired. Okay. Break down the chapters. Well, how many chapters do I write? If you have to ask me that, I'm going to stop you. Design it. Have 7 chapters. Have 12 chapters. Everyone look up the hero's journey model. Yeah, no, amazing. I haven't gone through this class because I'll keep it for later. And it's amazing. Hero's journey. Hero's journey. Now, look up Hero's Journey, Harry Potter. That's probably the best.
Yeah, that's the best one about it.
Harry Potter, Hero's Journey. Amazing. It takes you through the process in different spectrums and explains. And it's why the best movies, everyone goes, what's my favorite movie? That's the Hero's Journey. Every movie that was great, Star Wars, amazing. Indiana Jones, Avengers. Yeah, Avengers. Yes. Yep. Avengers, to a degree. What else? Think of a really famous movie. Shawshank.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Big time. That nails the hero's journey like that's the word. So you can break it down into you break down the categories within the one chapter. But can you see how this is going to work? It actually makes it a lot easier. Because if you just what does it look like if you go to bake something and you don't think about it? It kills you almost. Trust me, I know.
And that would mean that it's good as big as your oven tray.
Yeah, I would love that.
It was delicious.
So, but if you start with what, like, so this is why people go, why do people say some what they want to do? Well, I'm not saying that you have to go get clear why, because what happens in a conversation? Well, what do you want to do? You don't start the conversation going, why do you want to do that? Because I have no idea what you want to do. So you have to walk on the ground before you climb the tree. So this is the ground. Well, what do most people do? They go, what do you want to do? I'm starting on the line. And they go, oh. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, you're inviting? It's like, what are you doing? Like, so, you tell me about that. Oh, you know, I'm getting stuck. You know, I don't know what to do. And blah, blah, blah. I don't know who I need to be. Okay. Stop. Anyone? Issues. Those three. They need to be here. I think it's simple as that. There's no need to pursue any further because I know how much conviction that has towards animals. Who here loves animals? My favorite thing in the whole world is petting zoo. I love them. I love them. Keep up this. They are amazing. They're cute as shit. They're amazing. Anyway, I digress. I want to keep up this. So, the reason why I'm saying this all of you is what it is. Why I ask you clear on the vision. See it. Why do we have a vision board? Because it's an anchor. When you know what crap, you look at your vision board and it reminds you why. And if your vision board is not working, because it's not visual enough. It doesn't have the right elements, distinctions, quality that will inspire you. Mine was just a check. I wrote a check to myself. That was it. 2024. That was it. I wrote a check to myself. And it's on my second desktop screen. I used a real check, I scanned it, I wrote it, and I put it in my background. That's it. And the other screen I just had it on. There's actually a picture of a cursor.
Aww.
Yeah, that's why am I sitting here at fucking 1 o'clock in the morning? I have a picture of Chris. That's just whatever works for you. Does that make sense? You know you. But I use different strategies. So ESIP, it's everywhere. It's as complicated as you want it to be, it's as simple as you want it to be. I said people just focus on your mission. What do you need to do each week? What do you look at? What do you fucking look at? And if you have trouble executing, go back to the standard sheet we gave you. Adopt it. Take action. Give, then get. You know what I mean? What else were some of the standards? Be open to the possibility. Play at 110%. Just little things. They all sound like, yeah, it's not good. But you got to do them. They're all action. They're all action-oriented things. And then you'll find out, you go, okay, so this is what I wanted to achieve. Now, is it a match? Is what you are thinking about a match to what is in reality? And if it's not, then you know you've still got work to do. But isn't that such a beautiful feedback loop? It's not, oh, I suck, I'm not good enough. It's, okay, let's close the gap. Let's work on it. Let's be clear why you're doing it. Let's reaffirm what you're doing, why you're doing what you're doing. That's what I said to Pat before. I said, Pat, because Pat's level 2. And I said, Pat, tell me what animal you're holding. And I said, you don't help animals. I go, how do I know that? What animal? Oh, I'm going to go help. What was it? You said something like that. Frogs or something. And I said, okay, so what? Well, how do I know you're going to help me? Yes, because I'll be holding it in my hand, on my heart. Now we're getting somewhere. Because you've gone from this big abstract thing of, oh, this is what I want to do. So essentially, I want to help homeless people. I'm like, the world doesn't fucking care. It doesn't care what you want to do. It only cares about what you give. That's why I say, like, Gary Vee will say, ideas are shit, execution is everything. It is. But the execution phase is done. What is your cause, and this is the effect. Now, if they are not a match, then it's just feedback. Sensory acuity. Use your senses, which allows you to detect if you're getting the result you want. Is this the conversation I need to have right now? Am I using my time effectively? The KPI. Have I made the money I wanted to make this week? I set the match. Set it up. Now, what happens when you hit the benchmark? Move it higher. 10%. Improve anything 10%. As soon as you, if you've got like 50 sessions a week as a trainer, or 40 sessions a week, you haven't increased your price in fear of rejection. My question is, why? Why have you not? This is just a question. It's not everyone. So I say, why have you not increased it? Because you know to move through every atmosphere, you climb a little bit higher, which means change is required. What most people do is the opposite. This is beautiful because a lot of you are like, that's so true, and it stands in value. This is why I didn't like my last company, or why I left it. It's like, Sam, why did you leave where you used to work? Where did you used to work? It's a beautiful place. So much fucking so so what else you guys want to think? Let's play some stuff into it. Look at this. Scale. How do you get a scale? What do you reckon that is? If you play a fucking small game and have a small vision, you can only scale to the vision. Scale implies measure. Measure implies categories. Categories implies things that support an experience. Experience implies what the fuck is that? What is the experience going to create for clients? Oh, I want to have, I want to make one person. Okay. What if your focus is to change 10,000 lives? 10,000 lives. Say you're doing what you said you were going to do. I'll be doing a session like, no, that's a lag actually. You're doing it. How do we know? I'll impact 1,000 children's lives. Okay, so that's a measure. How long are you give yourself for that? 2 years. Okay, so by 2017, you're going to impact 1,000 children's lives. See how we're putting our measure in it, and it changes how you feel. You have to take action. You set parameters. You set now. We're still using the qualitative. S is quantitative. This is the dream room. This is the construction room. You know, build the model, build the building, make it exciting, draw the pictures, get excited. It doesn't exist yet. But the more you prepare the reality, the more you can adjust it. And then as soon as you have the pictures and what you want to have and the people walking around, that's why I love design, because you can design anything you want as your being. Creativity, how? You all got it. You don't need money or time to do that. You just do what you've got. You don't, oh, I don't have time to be creative. Like, every time you put on clothes, you're creative. Yeah? There was a time when you used what's known as child curiosity, a built-in thing to every single human being. Remember, what are children are between 0 and 7? It's provided learning. And each certainly from 0 to 7, they're always learning. 7 to 14, you say go to bed, they go right. So they're doing the opposite. So who's the kids? But the thing is, you don't need to have kids to know because you're all children. That's the beauty. You can put yourself back into a childlike curiosity state, and you can be creative. So I say, when children, you piece of paper, they want to draw, they just draw. They don't care how fucked up it looks. The house is totally not, you can't use it as design. That shit's messed up, but they don't care. They say, just go for it. Just create the outcome. Be creative. And then get into the structure. And then you'll know what you need to start doing. And then you'll know who you need to be to make this all become a reality. And know who you need to hang around and who else you need to speak to. Does this all make sense? So glad I'm going to teach you the last day with it. So, what else are you guys noticing? I want your feedback. Networking. How do you get the supplies of networking? There's no plug it in, see what happens. Culture. Culture. What else is it? Networking is what?
Relationships.
Relationships. How do you build great relationships? Connect with people. How do you connect with people?
Conversation.
Conversation. And so, why do you think that's important?
Word of mouth.
Word of mouth? Why is it? What's it?
That'll influence the quality of people we connect with.
It's going to influence the quality of people you connect with. See how we can make it solve problems for that set of community. What are the results they desire to want to achieve? Cool. Maybe they have access to systems. You have a conversation. Say it. Who knows? Then you can start focusing on what skills and capabilities the team or the individual want. Who's the team you're actually working with? Remember, at any one time, you're not working with 1,000 people. Even though we're working with organizations, I'm always only working with a team. At any one time, I'm not working with 1,000 people with one group now. I'm working with teams of people. This is a team of people. And you're all made up, every team made up of individuals. And every individual requires 6 needs. They all want to grow and feel fulfilled. That's a law. No one comes to work and goes, I'm just going to grind and feel fucking shit. No one does that. Then if they do, then you don't want to work with those people. Interesting question. So this is all like, I think you know quite. I usually this is going to be a book into it. Or Marvin, you plug your business into this. You can start to see why people will come to you over others. What is going to attract more people to your business than anyone else? The fact that he cares. Where does marketing fit in this? Structure, sorry. Marketing involves structure. It's a category. It's a category of experience. That's why I said always look back from the experience. Never, oh, we need to get accounting, we need to get business cards. And I'm like, at what stage have I ever handed a fucking business card to you?
Yeah. Notice, sorry.
Yeah, Jake, go.
To that. Sorry. Harriet's brother is he's an NAB business banker. He's quite high up. He's got a really good job, economics degree, etc. And him and his fiance now are looking at starting up a real estate business, but they went out and spent a whole lot of money on building a website. And then we asked them a little while ago, like, what were you up to? And they're like, oh, we built a website, but now we're doing market research. And I said to Harry, like, why the fuck did they build a website? Like, if they don't know what their market wants, and like it's kind of ties back in and like, for kids, but we haven't even started looking at what we want to teach them yet because there's so much more shit to get done before that. Like, but yeah.
Fucking awesome shit. I even want to help you run it. Teach them this. Don't go, hey guys, get an ice pack, start swimming. Like, start to melt. And it frustrates you, doesn't it? Because you can feel like, I put so much effort. Well, you put a lot of effort into everything and get nowhere. Do you know what I mean? So it's like spot on. And that's why you apologize. Like, so bad to yeah. Cool. And that's what happens, guys. They go, oh, I need a website, we're looking. It's like, and now you guys understand when you're talking to me, I might just be like, yeah, cool. I'm not saying anything, because I'm not going to hit you up with what's the problem. I'll do that later. Once you actually solidify all the foundations of level 1 is, which is being able to take feedback from another human being. Okay, I'm going to take something because I love you. You need to shake it up and do it. That's what I said. Not off, just trim it. Did anyone?
I didn't even recognize it was the same thing.
It's silly. Much more about this false identity about who we need to be. Does this make sense? Now, look at, well, why do you dress the way you dress? Because it's me now. It's me. It's actually who I am. When I go to get a fucking milk, that's going to be, oh, you boy.
Well, even when you just do work at home, you dress like.
I dress like this. When I sit, yeah. And literally, I'm like, what do I need to wear? And I sit down in my chair with my jacket on or something like that.
Give it a pajama.
I got pajamas here. It's one of those fake, shirts. It's like ready to rock. You know?
I might say, where are you going? And you're like, oh,
Yeah, I'm going
why are
nowhere.
you dressed up? And I'm working.
It's working. It's just because it's like my uniform. And when you wear something, what do children do? They think they're in them. And it was just the funniest thing I ever saw. It's like, I remember talking about my mates who was in Two Commando in Indonesia and in Japan. They wear double classes in their special forces unit. He said, I swear to God, when they put that fucking thing on, they think they're ninjas. And he said, they do crazy shit. I swear to God. They jump through bowling and he goes, like, it reminds me of what children do. They put on a costume, they become the character. That's why it's the way you want to be addressed. That was the biggest learning curve for me. So that's why it's funny because it's so true. It's like, I'm like, I always say, she's like, no, just wear that nice flannel shirt. I can't do that. Because people judge you on how you dress. It's how people we were in the States, remember we were in the States, and I deliberately said, hold my jacket. I took my jacket off and I went into a picture store where they sell the cheapest photo frame was $10,000. It was like this big. And it was $115,000. This is America. I just hold my jacket. I want to test it. I walked in. Guy didn't give me two fucking, didn't want to show you in a minute. I was wearing exactly this. And this is California, somewhere in I had my arms out. I had short sleeve, but shirt sleeve on. Much as I know I'm a nice guy, what do you project to the world? It's got a fucking white vampire. So this is what I was like, okay, cool. I started talking with him. He's like just complete pretentious. Want to kick him straight in the face. I did, I really wanted to. Like, even though I'm a nice public guy, sometimes I'm still going to think that. So I went away, they came back later, I put my jacket on. Oh, how are you? How can I be upset? Which picture do I look at? I'm like, you're a waiter. And has anyone heard about the day there was a kid, I think I shared this with you before, a guy in stubbies, just a white-bearded thing with a thong came in. Now you guys might have heard about this through maybe like what they call an urban myth. It's not a myth. This actually happened to a young guy. It's a place where they hold like Rolls Royce and Mercedes. It was an outlet. And the guy came in and the manager went back in his chair and saw this guy walk in. The guy's like 60, looks like an actually beer drinking good. And the new guy, who's a young kid, like 23, working in this place. So he's doing quite well to be working in a place like this. He goes, your guy. And he's like, oh, fuck. The kid went to him and said, sir, how can I do this? And he said, mate, I want that car, that car, that car, and that car. The kid went, you're kidding me, buddy. He goes, nope. I'm a service manager, I don't want to thank you very much. The kid could retire now. He got 5% of the salary. It was 3.6 million in cars. I was like, you guys like, so I say it's not a bad industry to be in. If you're in that industry, because who are you dealing with? You're dealing with people that are is land in France. It's not a car company. And it's also super yachts. So just because you have a particular market with the best thing doesn't mean you're not going to be getting compared with by another group. That makes sense? So I share this story with you because people judge you by what you look like. And we've got to look beyond that and see what they can offer. That's what you've got to do. You have to be able to see beyond the surface. Now, we all know it's good, don't judge a book by its cover. You need to go judge a book by its cover because that's why most of us are still here. Big difference between housekeeping and lying. Yep. I'm confused with it. So, what else are you guys noticing? You got examples, what else? Come on. Plug them in. Language, where do you think language sits? Are you in a creative space or are you in a tactical space? Mostly, yes, someone said it. Tactical, when you own it, you can change it. It's like grabbing onto a ladder. When you own that shit, you can climb. If you're just like, no, it's not me, I'm good. Like, no, you're not. You're falling. Grab hold of that and own it. Be up here in 10 clouds. When your head in the clouds, but your feet there. Planted. That's why I say make sure what you're doing, you're measuring, you're not just floating around. I'm abundant. You're not abundant. Own it. You're like a piece of this pot.
Part of the reason why I chose this next sort of like
I remember this conversation.
all about abundance and mindset. Look, some of it really works. It's amazing. It comes to me easily. I'm like, look, I can do something.
Yeah, that's right. So that's why the beautiful thing about the conversation we shared at the start. I remember you were saying, you know, like I'm very strong feminine energy, and I like to tap into a lot of masculine energy. But for male, you can't always run masculine. You have to have a feminine energy. You need to have empathy. You need to be able to create. You need to be able to get in front of your guy with play pieces of paper and use crayons and pens and colours and go to the balls to the wall and just have fun. That is a very, very feminine energy. It's being creative, being open to the possibility, making small things large. That's what it is. Whereas a masculine energy is about focusing on something. That's why I love that joke about this comic. You know, the girl's in bed with the guy, and he's facing away, and she's got this speech bubble as big as this fucking room, full of all the noise in her head. And she's saying, you know, like, maybe we're going to break up, you know, what's he thinking about? He hasn't touched me, what the fuck's going on, blah, 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 blah. Just keep going. And he's like, wow,
Yeah.
I laugh so much when he's crying, because I was like, that is so true. You ask the girl what she's thinking, I'm like, so much is going on. Whereas you ask God, what's he thinking? And he says nothing. It's legit. It's like, have you ever seen a discussion about it? It's like, women, it's like, have you seen a ball string? And you know how women love those little bracelets? And they attach little things that hang off them all the time, all these little they think I hate everything of it. So when you poke her a certain way, she thinks about poverty or something. And how that links to the shit in the fridge going, and how that's because you have a good day, and why her hair doesn't look nice, and why she spent money on the dress that was wrong. And you're like, we're going with this. And yet, a guy will go, and that's where that tool goes. It goes in that box. My little, and what's in that box? Nothing. Nothing. What do you want to do this weekend? Sure. That it. Yep. This makes perfect sense. It's like when the problem is with most males is they don't realise that when a girl gets dressed up, the process since she woke up. She hasn't just woken up. That's what guys do. We go. We go. Women are like, and if they miss like one line on their mascara, it's like fucking game over. And so there's this whole creative space, but it's like look beyond that material side of things and look at what's actually really going on behind those eyes. Does this make sense? This is why it's great to, I say to guys, you should actually need to go to a female hairdresser. A female hairdresser where they do a lot of female hairdressing and ask that you get treated by female. Get your hair washed, get your beard cleaned up, get your face massaged. Do all this weird shit you just really do. And just notice how it makes you feel. Now you understand what women do. Now, a woman, go get your hair done. I don't recommend it. Go get a haircut done as quick as you can in like 15 to 20 minutes. And notice how much more time you've got. You're like, fuck that shit. What do you want? One or two? What? I want to fucking trim and I do the focus. That's what we do. This makes sense. Now, the reason I bring this up is ESIP is both a masculine and a feminine energy model. It is both. This sits here. All of that sits in here and here. Because possibility, there's a lot of structure behind possibility. There's a lot of environmental thinking around possibility. So my challenge to you is, and someone asked me, like one of the questions someone asked me is like, oh, I know we're putting anyone on the spot, because the person knows who they are when I say this, was for me to be able to come to the next level, the next step, I need to have a little bit of certainty around. Number one, it's all mindset. Now, if you want to grow, what do?
What?
Apply. But simply, what else do you do? The only reason companies are trying, businesses grow, people grow, is because they have very clear defined structures in the fanatical way. That's just it. That doesn't mean you're an insane person. That means you could be a bubbly, well-dressed, outgoing, energetic, life-empowering person. A tree cannot be like that. The only reason you see beauty in anything is because there is a pattern, there is very clear structure, there is design. That's why we keep saying there must be a design. It's so beautiful. You know what I mean? We keep presupposing there must be some sort of great design because there's so much. Human beings look for patterns and structure. That's what makes us different to most creatures. We stop and we think about what's going on and we get an emotional response. It's like people say, just let me think about it. They think about it and they go to their heart. They make a decision and they go back there and go, yeah, that's the right decision. It's just self-convincing. So one of the things I recommend you guys is to plug in between now and the 27th of September. What business would look like. I'm giving you a heads up. Why would this be important? If I approach this training without structure, how do you reckon it would be?
Quite as effective.
It would be fucked. Let's just be colourful with it. It would be ineffective. You would also see through it. Because why? You will what built into you? Bullshit detectors. So now you all need to overcome what I know is, for some of you, is this thing. Yeah, fear. Which is your little moral compass to let you know you're either playing in the right direction or not. So I'm going to help you point you in a direction. Between now and 20, I want to congratulate you all for getting here. And I'm also going to congratulate you, say, well done, you've just started. And it feels like going away, doesn't it? Because some of you have just become aware of what your true gift is to the way. Some of you may not, and trust me, when I was doing it, I didn't. And yet now I look back and I go, it was worth the hustle. It was worth committing so many years to developing who I was, because it's now geometric. So I say to people, if you disappear, it's a quick way of closing the gap. How would you feel tomorrow? You're vanished. If you have any sort of regret or you want to do something, then quickly go do that thing. Go do that thing. And be cool that this bad boy is always in your pocket, because it's there to protect you. But remember, it will also stop you from this. So, my challenge, use the SIP. Use every tool you've been given in the last 2 months. Enjoy the next month. My goal is to try and connect with you as much as possibly can. If you haven't, talk to me for that 15 to 20 minute window. Trust me, it's fucking worth it. Please, give me that 15 to 20 minutes with you. And nods, yeah, it's really worth it. Not because I love my fucking self. It's going through your head. You need clarity. I don't believe that things take time. You only need to make a decision, and that time gap is closed. That was something I learned. That's what I want to keep teaching you. Things don't take time. I think about what you've all done. How much time you realize you've all given yourself back? You've dedicated what? Nearly 30 hours of dedicated training yourself in the last 2 months. But in retrospect, what have you given back to yourself? Well, everyone else is living a tactical reality, which is they're living day to day, week to week. You're now anticipating the future and making that become a reality. Most people, they die not knowing this gift. So my challenge is use the SIP to the best of your knowledge. It's not about getting it right. I know I said before you have to get it right, but in this type of phase, be creative. Use the power you've got. You've got all this newfound power. Use this model. Play with it. It's only a candy. She knows this model really fucking well. It was what made her realize how much she had to do. So you, Jake. It's just a level of awareness and expansion. What frustrates me is people who walk out and they have all the tools and do it. But if you want something to start with this. Connect with Jake. Ask him, what the fuck did you do for 6 hours? I only gave him like 2 hours. You guys have got 3.5. I know you got 3.5. So you can now expand on it. Does this all make sense, guys? So this is why I'm like, not last day. It's not even a last preparation. It was always preparation. There's no way I could have put it on day one. But what the fuck is that? I cannot do that. So I have to prepare your minds for the risks out there. This idea is one stage. You're all sitting here because I had an idea. You're all sitting here because I had an idea 3 years ago. So what's your idea? What's the big idea? Fall in love with it. Get passionate. Fall in love with the possibility of what you can create for others. And I will surely see you all Sunday the 30th.
So is that for invites for the next level?
That's just the summit you guys came to. When some of you did, some of you didn't need to. But for that day, it's not about filling the fucking room. I want people like you. I want quality people. Yeah? So if you're in the room, that's the standard, the quality. Now remember, you're going to start attracting new people. Enjoy it. It's an amazing thing. How's everyone feeling at the moment? Yeah, it's epic. That's why I say get excited. You've just closed chapter 1 to your book. You've built the foundations for this all to take off. That's why I get excited. That's why I'm like, I can't wait to have the academy up and running. And then you guys can walk inside with once it's on my fucking head. That's just the whole point. I'm like, well, I'm doing it, you can do it. I know I might be a few weeks ahead. You guys are going to give you a few weeks for a few years. I'm like, no, it's only a few weeks. If I condense the amount of training I've done, it's weeks, and months. But then it would become years because I live it every single day. I don't just go, I'm going to train and learn something on Sunday. I'm going to train them every single day. That's why I don't call them days. How do you train? How do you train? How do you break up your week? I'm like, there is no such thing as a fucking week. It's a rotation. Got moments of now. The future and past are only things in your life. So you do the tools you've got. Be epic, be next level, be the crazy person you know you can be that can make a difference. Use this tool. I don't want to see you all 27. But what I want to see is how you apply this. And be okay that you probably fucking I did it back to front. My mentor said, you're an idiot. We're going to wrap it up, but we have to hand out, as always, as a standard. Fucking awesome, guys. So to the room, who gets the first one? In 3 seconds, you will call 3, 1. Everyone, just call out the first one that comes to mind that you want to give this badge to, as late as possible. That's the name that I hear you get. 3, 1. So there we go, another 2. And I hand it over to the room again. What was another name that was called out? Jake. Done. I'm going to do it. So guys, so many of you. Does everyone know where it is?
Dinner.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone.
Yay. So guys, I know it's been a big day, 5 hours, really intense. And for those who are moving into the next room, yes, same place, it's over at the house. Guys, if you've got any questions, I know some people they didn't get connected with me, they might have missed the call, they're unavailable. Lock in the 20 minutes, have the discussion with me. If you need clarity on what the fuck is in the next stage, talk to me. Don't be scared. No, that's what I said to you before. If you think education's expensive, you got another thing coming. And I think it was the US guys. All of your members wait just till then, I need to have a talk with you. There's nothing secretly going on. Thank you. Thank you. You have, for me, I don't know if I can describe to you without crying about it. I'm not going to do that. Because you guys need to really reflect on what you've achieved in the last 2 months. It's like, people are like, fuck, I can't believe how much my life's changed. I'm like, yeah, but imagine what's going to happen in a year. You know, where will you be in a year's time? And how can you go on? That's why I'm like, you guys are in such an amazing space. Yes, when you become aware, you also become aware of all the challenges that are coming to you. But remember, you're worthy of it, and they won't come into your awareness unless you can do it. And for all those who are got millions of questions, remember the question is the answer. They will come between now and the 27th. That is it. You do it. Always invited. It's a community thing. The rooms will always get bigger. We have to go to the convention center next quarter. So one of the things I want is remember, we have a very clear standard and quality. I know some of you said, I don't feel like I deserve to go. It doesn't matter what you think you're here. That's what matters. I'm by people who challenge you and bring the very best out of you. So I want to put my hands together, but please clap for you. Thank you very much. I feel like I'm hugging them at once, but what we're going to do is we're going to go get amazing results. And that's the point. Be next level. Be that in your own way. Go forth, rock out the rest of your Sunday. I will talk to many of you before the next time we meet. And I look forward to the day ahead. I look forward to meeting the people you bring. But Thank you very much.
Guys, for those who haven't had a chance to see it yet, please contact Brandon or message. And RSVP, Sunday, Friday. You want that? Yeah. Everyone, I want to see what you're hitting. So. Ready? I don't think I wrote it down. And
There's a reason that
Hey, Tim, sorry. So if you guys see, I don't know that's, now, how does it look? They're not skipping. Using now the thing is, I don't know how it goes, so it's just one of those things. Last There's so many that's all I want to stop the table. And with two, it's constant lane. Once you learn this stuff, that's why you know. Oh, sorry. I was kind of angry. I was like, fucking it. I guess. Let's chill back. Let's go. Yeah. Today, like, my question is great. I was like, chill up. So you guys, I didn't want to get strong.